Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Koco'Lana. I hope you had an enjoyable flight. My name is Josh. I'm going to be your tour guide today, and I'll be telling you everything you need to know about our beautiful tropical island. So if you guys are ready, you can come along and follow me. And first of all, we're going to stop at this information kiosk. I invite you guys to grab a map that you can follow along during the tour so you know where we're going. And basically, Koco'Lana is divided in three different areas. So the main area is the downtown area in which we are right now. Then there are the islands, which are a group of small islands located in the center of Koco'Lana. And on the east coast of the island, we have the jungle area, which is mostly a natural area. So we're starting with the downtown area. And right over here, we have a few shops. So here we have Dodo Airline merchandise shop. And Dodo Airlines is actually the only airline that comes here to Koco'Lana. So thank you, Dodo Airlines, for making this tour possible. And over here, actually, is the best way to get around the island is by bicycle or scooter, and you can rent some in this little shop over here. But today we're doing a walking tour. However, if you want to come back here and rent some bicycle later on, I definitely invite you guys to do so. And if you guys are into water sports, here's the shop for you. You can rent some surfboards. We always have pretty good waves on here. And we have some diving suits as well. And Axel is our latest resident on this island, and he's the one taking care of this shop. And he can also give you some surfing lessons and all of that. So if you're into water sports, I definitely recommend you guys come over here when you have time. So if you want, you guys can follow me. Alright, then over here, right behind the information kiosk, we have this little cafe and souvenir shop. So before you go back home tonight, just remember to buy some souvenirs, and you can sip your coffee while you are waiting for your flight to go back home. And next we have over here, if you look up, you can see these buildings. They're all different shops and apartments, and on the rooftop there is actually a bar with a swimming pool. We actually have a very active nightlife on Koco'Lana, and if you come here at night, there's a lot of people. It's very lively, and it's a lot of fun. So I definitely recommend you guys come and check this out tonight if you can. Alright guys, so now we are heading to the resident services. So in front of the resident services, we have the plaza, and this is where all of the events happen on Koco'Lana. And today we have KK Slider playing some music for us all day. He's actually one of my favorite musicians, and he comes here once a week. And heading down over here, so you guys can come, we're heading to one of Koco'Lana's most popular spots, which is the beach. So indeed, most tourists come here for the beach. Our water is always very warm. Our sand is very nice and beautiful. So as you can see, it's very lively over here. Definitely one of our most popular spots. And we also serve some of the best ice cream and cotton candy. So if you guys want to grab some snack before we continue this tour, I definitely invite you to do so. And if you take a look behind the beach, we have Julia, Twiggy, and Meringue's house. And they're taking care of this little market. So if you want to buy some local souvenirs and handmade crafts and things like that, this is the place to do so. And this shortcake by Meringue is definitely one of the best shortcakes you'll ever have. So if you get the chance, please try it out. And if you want, guys, you can follow me where I'm gonna show you where residents of Koco'Lana do their shopping. So over here we have a little area where villagers can just relax and buy some drinks in the vending machine. And right beside here we have Nook's Cranny. So this is where villagers buy everything they need. They buy furniture, and they have a different selection every day. So if you want to do some shopping, you can come over here a bit later. And if you want, guys, you can follow me. We're heading back to the beach. And over here we have our yoga spot. So every morning at 7 a.m. our resident Julia is giving yoga classes. These classes are completely free, so if you wake up early, I definitely recommend you guys come here. Or if you like more intense exercise, then you can come over here. We have some bicycles and some table tennis and lots of different fun stuff. So if you're into exercise, this is the beach for you. And as I said earlier, we have a very active nightlife on Koco'Lana, and here is our beach club. So it's empty right now, there is no one, but I swear that if you come here at night, it's very busy and lively, and it is a lot of fun. And of course, with a beach club, you need a tiki bar. So we have a little tiki bar right there. You can have some delicious cocktails and some snacks. And of course, speaking of snacks, we're now heading to our picnic ground. So we have a few picnic spots that you can rent for a nice picnic with friends and family, and they're kind of all-inclusive. So you rent it and you get the barbecue, you get the toaster and all the cutlery and everything you need for a nice and simple picnic. So we have this spot over here, and we also have another spot on the beach with a nice little picnic blanket. So I definitely invite you guys to have some picnic if you have time. And continuing over there, if you have kids, we have a playground so they can play while you're cooking, and the jungle gym and the sandbox. And if you need to relax, here's the place for you guys. It is our spa and massage center. So I've actually got reservations for you. I've got all day passes for you, all of you guys, so you can just follow me. And we're gonna go in. So we're starting right here in this first room. Before we go in, you have to make sure you take a bath, take a shower, make sure you are 100% clean, and then you can go in the baths. So we have many different kinds of baths depending on your needs, and we have also our selection of very relaxing music. It is definitely one of my favorite places on Koco'Lana to just like relax and just forget about everything and just have a good relaxing time. And if you come outside, we have some more different baths, and all of these baths are actually 100% natural hot springs. So they're all natural hot springs, and you can relax on the beach. And the last step is my favorite step over here. You can take a little nap, and then when you come out, you're all fresh and energized and ready to continue your tour, because there is a lot to see on this island and we're only just getting started. And by the way, guys, you might have noticed that there are quite a few turtles around the island, and this is because turtles are kind of the emblem animal of Koco'Lana. We really do have a lot of them, and we're doing lots of efforts to protect them and make the island a nice environment for them. So actually, you'll see later during the tour, we're going to visit a turtle sanctuary, and yeah, I hope you guys are looking forward to this. And now over here, if you look at this house, I think this is probably one of the most beautiful houses on this island, and it is actually mine. I'm still working on the inside. It's in renovation right now, and you might notice that the roof is yellow, and this is because yellow is the emblem color of Koco'Lana. You will see it a lot in our flowers. Most of our flowers are yellow, and they kind of represent the sunshine that is always present on the island, as well as the cheerful smile of all of our villagers. So yeah, yellow is our emblematic color. And we're now heading to the museum, and we're crossing this bridge. It's called the Seashell Bridge. I think it's one of the most beautiful piece of architecture on this island, and the view is just so beautiful around here. And yeah, it's called the Seashell Bridge because we have these seashell arches on both sides. And of course, it leads to the museum. So if you guys want to learn more about Koco'Lana's history and want to learn more about the flora and the fauna and just everything in Koco'Lana, you have to take a look at the museum. And if you come here at night, so you guys can follow me right here, we have the space exhibitions. So I've got tickets for you guys, so you can just follow me. So the space exhibition is a place where you can learn about space and all of the different stars that you can see from here. And it's a really popular spot when we have stargazing nights or whenever we have firework festivals in the summer. So if you get a chance to come here at night, if you don't want to go to the club, maybe you can come over here and just stargaze. We always have beautiful clear skies over here, so I definitely recommend you guys come here. By the way, guys, I know we're seeing a lot of different things during this tour, but if you have any questions, feel free to let me know, and of course I will answer them. I hope you're enjoying this tour so far. And now we are approaching the Rose Park. So of course you see there's some roses in this park, and it's just a very simple park where our villagers gather and socialize and simple things like that. And going up here, so this area is still kind of under construction. We're still doing new projects here, but we have Octavian who's right there. Say hi, Octavian. Oh, he doesn't care too much. But yeah, we have Octavian, and we have a little orchard right here. Keaton is taking care of this orchard, and he's selling some very fresh juice, 100% organic, so you guys can try it out. It is very, very delicious and very sweet. So whenever you guys are ready, you can just follow me. Actually, Koco'Lana is quite known for its fashion, and it is mostly thanks to our able sisters. They have their shop here, and all of their clothes are 100% handmade with local cotton. Feel free to browse, take a look at all of the different clothes that we have. They're also holding sewing workshops a few times a week. So if you stay until the workshop, you can definitely check it out. And we have a little artsy kind of painting area over here. So I'm gonna let you guys browse some clothes, and whenever you are ready, you can just come and join me at the entrance. Alright, so that is pretty much it for the downtown area. I hope you guys enjoyed this part of Koco'Lana. And now we're going to the islands. So as I said earlier, the islands is actually a small group of, well, islands that are located in the center of Koco'Lana. And it is one of my favorite part of the island. It's mostly residential, but there's still quite a few interesting things for tourists to see there as well. So let's cross this bridge. We have this first island. It's mostly just a nice little island for villagers to chill. Sometimes they do some picnics here, play some music, just socialize together. And crossing over here, we have the Riverside beach. So if the ocean is not really your thing, or you want a more quiet beach, you can definitely come over here. Just chill on this little beach. The water is as good as in the ocean, very warm, even though it's a river, so definitely check that out. And then over here we have Aurora's house. So Aurora is a penguin. You wouldn't expect her to be living here, but she's been here for over like 9 months now, and she loves it. So I don't think she will ever leave. She's one of our most loyal villagers. And yeah, she has this little fishing spot. She likes fishing in the river, and she likes reading as well. So that's Aurora. Of course, we have a public library. So if you want to grab some books for your stay, feel free to do so. And as I said earlier, we have a turtle sanctuary. So here is our turtle sanctuary. This is where you can read and learn more about how turtles live on Koco'Lana, and we're really doing a lot of efforts to like conservation efforts. And you can buy some snacks, some drinks to feed the turtles, and of course you can play with them. Now you can see they're eating some watermelon. They're so cute. And yeah, everybody loves turtles on Koco'Lana. I hope you guys like them too. And they're very used to like interacting with humans, so you don't have to be scared. And whenever you guys are ready, you can just follow me. And the next area we'll be visiting is quite interesting. It's actually our Japanese market. So we have this villager called Zucker. He's an octopus, and he's really into Japanese culture. And when he moved on the island, he wanted to create a Japanese market with all of his favorite food. So here it is. You can see some Japanese influence in the walls and the lanterns. And we have some shaved ice, some takoyaki, which are octopus balls, very delicious. So why don't we take a little break here, guys? Maybe you can grab some snack and get your belly filled. And whenever you're ready to continue this tour, just join me on the bridge. Alright guys, let's continue. So over here you can see a change of color. There's a lot of pink suddenly, and if you look up you'll see Flora's house. So she's the one kind of managing this area. She takes care of this little laundry over here, so all villagers do their laundry together over here. And while they do that, usually they socialize, they have some lunch or some tea and just play around the park. And if you look up, you will see the space exhibition that we visited earlier, and we have a replica of the moon that is shining 24 hours a day, and it's one of our favorite sceneries for tourists. and villagers alike as well, actually. And now we're approaching Flora's house. And Flora didn't want to move to this island by herself. She likes being surrounded by her friends. So you can see there's so many flamingos. They're all enjoying this island and they're getting along quite well with the turtles too. And actually over here we have a very popular picture spot. People always take pictures there and post on social media, so feel free to do that. And over there we have our pottery studio. Every Friday and Tuesday I believe we have some pottery lessons over here. If you want to learn to make art and make some pots like the locals do, I definitely recommend you come here. It's a very interesting class and it's actually given by Flora herself. So yeah, and now let's go down here. And when you think of tropical islands, guys, what do you think? You probably don't think pumpkins, right? Well, actually pumpkins happen to grow very well on Koco'Lana. It's one of our specialties. So if you want to go pick up some pumpkins to bring back home, feel free to do so right now. If you want to also buy some saplings, buy some plants, feel free to do so in this little shop. Yeah, and these pumpkins are very delicious, so I'm sure you guys will enjoy them. And now we're entering an area that's kind of divisive among residents of Koco'Lana. It's a bit of a hot topic. It is a black market. It is actually run by pirates at the moment. So yeah, anyway, it's still very beautiful. Just be careful, but feel free to take a look around. And I'm not sure where they source all of these beautiful artifacts. But anyway, it is a very beautiful place, so feel free to take a look around. Alright guys, and if you want to follow me, a pirate will give us access to a very special area of the island. So just come over here. And we're now entering the east coast of the island. As I said at the beginning of the tour, this is the natural area. So most of this part of the island is untouched. So we're gonna see that in a moment after we're done with this little cave. And right here, so before Tom Nook colonized this island, there were some people living here. There were some ancient civilization, and this is what remains of their little village. We're not sure what happened exactly, but yeah, we're still trying to learn about them and their history. And unfortunately, it seems like the pirates have been digging up some stuff and stealing some precious artifacts. I'm just gonna ask you guys to maybe not touch stuff, but feel free to take a look around and enjoy. And whenever you're ready, you can come and join me on the beach. So as you saw earlier, our other beaches in Koco'Lana are pretty busy and occupied, but this one is mostly in its natural state. So if you're looking for a beach where you can just relax and chill and not having to interact with other people, this is where you should come. It's a little bit smaller than the other beach, but it is just as beautiful. And here you can get a little sneak peek of the area we're going to see. Actually, we're gonna go hiking in a minute. I hope you guys are ready. I hope you had enough food. Yeah, we're gonna go hiking in the jungle. But before we go hiking in the jungle, I'm gonna show you our wedding venue. So if you guys did not know, actually one of our main source of income on Koco'Lana and the main like attraction for tourists is our wedding venue. A lot of people come here for their honeymoon as well. So it occupies a very big part of our island. So here we have the chapel. So this is where the actual wedding happens. So feel free to take a look around the area. Very beautiful and relaxing. And then after that, of course, we need to have our proper reception, right? So if you guys want to join me, I'm gonna show you the reception area. So this is where the proper wedding party, the most fun part of the wedding happens. So here we have a bar, of course, with some cake. This is for a wedding that's coming up, so I'll ask you not touch the cake, please. But yeah, and here we have a dance floor. Nice little dance floor and some tables for people to put down their drinks. And over here, if we continue, we have the proper, like the formal dining area with the stage. So sometimes we have KK Slider that comes to play for the weddings. Sometimes we have different bands and artists as well, depending on the request of the couple. But yeah, it's always a lot of fun times when you come here. And it leads back to the beach with a little campfire site. So usually after the wedding, people can chill here, play some guitar, and just enjoy the campfire and the beach. So now we're gonna go hiking, guys. I hope you are all ready. We're actually going to need our ladders. So I gave you some ladders earlier. Please take them out. And let's go up here to one of my favorite spots of this island. I feel like I'm saying this for every spot, but I just love this island and everything it has to offer. But actually this area is really good for pictures. So just make sure you put away your ladder, and I think it would be the perfect time for a group picture right here, guys. What do you think? So take out your cell phone, and I'm actually gonna take the picture for you guys like this. Alright, so let me just find a good angle for you guys. I'm gonna take a nice picture, and whenever you are ready, guys, so in 3, 2, 1, cheese. That is such a good picture, guys. Alright, let's try in a different angle, okay, shall we? Oh, this scenery is so good from here. Alright, just one more time, guys. 3, 2, 1, cheese. That is such a lovely pictures. Don't forget to leave me your email addresses, guys. I will send you the picture once we are done with the tour. And you can show all your friends and family the beautiful jungle that you visited. And so that was the easy part of the jungle. The hardest part is still to come. I'm just gonna put back my little flag. I don't want you guys to get lost, because it is very easy to get lost in this part of the jungle. Just make sure you follow me. It is actually usually a forbidden part of the jungle, so we don't recommend people coming here. But since you're very special guests, you guys can come. Just be very careful. I'm not responsible if you get injured. So I'm just gonna wait for you guys here, and whenever everybody's jumped over the raven, we'll continue. Alright, are you guys ready? So let's go over here, and here we have the bug study area. So we actually do have a lot of scientists coming to Koco'Lana to study all of the interesting bugs and fauna and flora that we have on the island. And they're still discovering new stuff every day. So usually they have a tent set up, but it seems like I think they're gone for a few days. So we have the space all for ourselves. And if you look at the back over here, we have this beautiful mountain, which we will go to in a few minutes. And this mountain is actually called Sunshine Mountain. All the flowers on this mountain are yellow and white. And it's such a bright and fun area and very relaxing. So we're gonna go there in a minute. It's a little bit tricky to go there. So once again, I hope you're ready for some challenging hiking. But the view and the experience there will be totally worth it. So if you want, guys, just follow me. Just be careful. There are some big bugs right here. Hope you guys are wearing bug sprays. Okay, it's kind of tricky, but yeah, just jump over here. If you guys need help, feel free to let me know. And just enjoy all of these beautiful flowers and appreciate the colors of this island. And if you look on your left over here, just be careful when you're jumping over the waterfalls. But you can see the turtle sanctuary and the turtles from here. They're still enjoying their watermelon. I hope you guys are doing okay. I'm just gonna wait a little bit here, make sure everybody's doing good. Alright, so let's continue. So this part is the most fun part for me. I like jumping over this river on the stones. Just be careful, as I said, but you should be fine. And now we're gonna have to use our ladders again. And here we are actually on Sunshine Island. And yeah, I like to come here whenever I want to be alone by myself, and it's such a good place to do some stargazing and just relax and take a nap and just enjoy the beautiful ocean and the mountain, and the views are just so beautiful here. So I'm gonna let you guys enjoy this place for a few minutes. I mean, we could stay here for hours, but we got a tour to finish, so let's go back down here. Alright guys, so I hope you enjoyed this hiking experience. I hope you're not too tired and you still have some energy to go back to some of these places that we visited, and you can spend more time there. Maybe you can go to the club or the space exhibition tonight. But yes, that's pretty much it for our tour of Koco'Lana. I hope you had an amazing day here. Hope you enjoy the rest of your stay. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know. And of course, you're always welcome here. Come back anytime you'd like. And we have Zucker here. Zucker, do you want to say hi to our tourists today? Alright guys, thank you so much for coming. Hope you had an amazing day. And yeah, alright, thank you so much and goodbye.